Okay, Madam Clerk, our next recipient.
Mr. Chair, our next certificate honors Leonard's Bakery on the occasion of its 60th anniversary, presented by Council Members Chang and Kobayashi.
Councilmember Chang.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Originally made by Portuguese Catholics in preparation for Lent, the malasada was cooked in order to use up all the lard and sugar in the household, which was forbidden during the religious observance. The deep-fried confections were then shared with family and friends. The tradition was eventually brought to Hawaii by Portuguese laborers in the 19th century. When Leonard's Bakery first opened its doors in 1952, the malasada was not on the original menu. The bakery staff was initially hesitant to accept the idea, worried that malasadas were too ethnic and wouldn't be popular with local customers. Their worries were immediately dismissed as sales of the malasada skyrocketed, and the malasada soon became a local favorite. Leonard's Bakery was founded by Leonard Rego, the grandson of immigrants Arsenio and Amelio do Rego, who left their home in San Miguel Island, Portugal, to work the sugarcane fields of Maui. After leaving Maui with his wife Margaret, Leonard worked at Snowflake Bakery until he founded his own popular eatery. At this time, I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce Leonard Rego Jr. and his 3 children, Frank Leonard, Tiana Kanoelani, and Pavel William. Let's give him a round of applause. I would now like to yield the floor to Councilmember Kobayashi.
Thank you. Due to its growing reputation and the need for a larger, more modern facility, Leonard's moved to its current location at 933 Kapahulu Avenue in 1957. Since then, the bakery established itself as a staple in the local community. Leonard's is currently run by Leonard Rego Jr. and is the epitome of a family restaurant. Leonard Jr.'s first job was to work in his father's distinctive red and white malasada truck, counting scripts in between shifts at the state fair. His children also enjoy being involved in the family business. Since taking over the company, Leonard Jr. has introduced a number of new creations, including the Malasada Mobile, Malasada Puffs, and Ponduce Puffs, while still maintaining the business model his father established years ago. In addition to malasadas, Leonard serves many other tasty treats, including donuts, cakes, and seasonal items such as Councilmember Garcia's favorite pumpkin pies for Thanksgiving and hot cross buns for Easter. They have also received national acclaim from the Food Network and Travel Channel, making it a popular stop for tourists from around the world. Leonard's first international bakery in Yokohama, Japan, recently celebrated its 2nd anniversary. I now yield the floor back to Councilmember Chang.
On behalf of the City and County of Honolulu, the Honolulu City Council honors and congratulates Leonard's Bakery on its 60th anniversary. Further, the Council extends its best wishes for its continued success and commitment to service in the community. And finally, to everyone who's been here so patiently, I would also like to send a special thank you to Leonard's and the Rego family because they have very generously donated malasadas, their famous malasadas, which will be available to all on a first-come, first-served basis after this ceremony.
I'm going to turn the floor over to Councilmember Burke.
I want this in the minutes. 1997, I was destitute. I was making $6.50 an hour as a landscaper, and I would wait for Sundays when your store would mark down its produce and I could get food. And I used to bicycle to your store and wait for Sunday, and you fed me for a week. And I want to know how important your bakery is, and I'm just floored that you're here today, because every day that I'm here in Hawaii, I think about you and your store and the days that I was a struggling individual. And it wasn't mentioned today, but what you do on Sundays, marking down your produce, you're feeding a lot of people. I just want to commend you for that, Malo.
And Councilmember Garcia.
Mr. Chairman, thank you. When I was living in Virginia, at the time I was on the staff of Senator Dan Inouye, there was a gourmet wine and food store in my neighborhood in Fairfax County. So I drove by there one day to take a look at what they had to offer. And on display, on a very special display near the cashier, was a stand of what was referred to as gourmet pastries from Hawaii. It was malasadas, gourmet pastries, and they were paid a premium price for it. So I want you to know that Leonard's malasadas is also being distributed to the good people of Virginia.
Thank you. Thank you, council members. Let's give them a hand again. Okay, I don't want any members to be leaving to go run outside and get some malasadas. We still have a few more honorees to recognize. Okay, Madam Clerk, our next recipient. Okay, everyone, this concludes our Council Honorary Certificate program. Again, I would like to thank Scotty Furushima, Clyde Kaimana, and Gary Kiavi Aiko from the Royal Hawaiian Band who provided the entertainment for today's program. Members, we're going to take a short 10-minute recess and we're going to go right into the morning calendar. Get your malasadas and coffee and get back here for work. Thank you. Aloha.